was the 11th of August 2011 and Tour de Munsterites gathered at the City Hall in Cork to begin their journey around the province.
Well, looking forward to it and fingers crossed that the weather will be in our favour.
It means so much to us because I have a daughter who's 6 years of age with Down syndrome, and my daughter needs a future, and through events like this she can get the opportunities that she actually needs.
As they geared up for the off, they knew this was a beginning, but in some ways it was an end too. The end of the long months of training, the end of talking about cycling 640 kilometres. Now it was time to do it. More cyclists than ever before filled the steps of the City Hall to pose for photographs with dignitaries and special friends. Then quietly, efficiently, the biggest Tour de Munster team since the event began pushed their pedals hard and soon left Cork behind.
The organisation kind of stops this morning and the cycling starts, and we can see the real embodiment of the tour. We get to meet all the people from Down syndrome and Munster branches along the route. We'll feel like superstars, and as I've said many times before, they've often talked about people with special needs, but in Down syndrome Ireland Munster we have found people with a special ability, and it's an ability to make us feel special when we're doing something that is an absolute privilege.
They said it would rain all over Munster that weekend. The forecast was dismal, but it didn't happen. The rain held off, and as usual, tour participants made their own brand of good weather. The atmosphere was electric, the banter hilarious, and the crack was 90. The road ahead was long and testing. They made their way out of County Cork through Rathcormac and Fermoy. On to the picturesque Lismore in County Waterford. Then it was time to take a deep breath and climb the famous V into County Tipperary. The views at the top were worth the effort of the climb, and then the glorious downhill stretch into Clogheen. The beautiful hills of Kerry make a breathtaking sight from the air. They can have a similar effect on your breath when you're on a bike. The thought of the high mountain passes had struck fear into the hearts of many first-timers, but these proved to be the highlights. All the long evenings spent climbing the 7 hills of Cork paid off. All the long training spins with local clubs put an extra bit of pep into everyone's pedalling. And strong team spirit gave everyone a lift. Our friends from Nightline shared the journey with a vital part to play in team morale. Having a bit of lunch takes on a whole new meaning when you've cycled 80 kilometres to get it. Yes, food does taste better in the outdoors, but it tastes better still when you're absolutely famished. Just before it was time to leave the beautiful Gugan Barra, there was a bit of traditional singing and dancing that St Finbar would have been proud of. Then the entourage swept out of the valley again, fueled in body and soul for the last leg of their epic journey. After cycling 640 kilometres, it must have felt great to be on the home straight. 140 battered bikes, 140 very sore bottoms, and 140 hearts exploding with pride at what they had achieved. As they gathered at the Kingsley Hotel before facing the final challenge, the locals didn't seem too interested. There were many unforgettable moments in the 2011 Tour de Munster, but who will ever forget seeing the 140 cyclists gathered on Patrick's Bridge facing their final hurdle? They had come so far and pushed themselves so hard. Their muscles must have been aching, their hearts must have been pounding, but when they got the order, they blazed a trail up Patrick's Hill that made onlookers gasp as well as cheer them on. We in Down Syndrome Ireland know how hard you worked to prepare for the Tour de Munster. We know you put in hours and hours of training, and we know it was tough. And these are tough economic times. We know too that it wasn't easy to ask your friends and family to dig deep once again and sponsor you. After the huge success of last year, we were honoured and more than grateful that you made Down Syndrome Ireland your charity again in 2011. As you travelled around Munster, we hope the cheers of our members gave you a boost when your energy was low. We hope you felt welcome in every town, because that is what we set out to achieve. We hope you realise what a difference you've made to the lives of our members, and we thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Go raibh míle míle maithagad.